Okay, class 8 revision time for direct and inverse variation. That is second video for the revision of direct and inverse variation. And today we start from page number 132, mental math portion, and question number 5. Okay, find the page 132, find the value of x equals to, find the value of x in 7 upon 9 equals to x by 81. We know that the rule of the cross multiplication, that is 7 by 9 equals to x by 81. So 7 into 81 by 9 is equals to x. So 9 9 ja 81, 7 9 ja 63. So we get the value of x is 63. Okay. Now question number 6, find the cost of 3 pens if 1 pen cost rupees 30. This is what? This is a direct variation because 1 pen costing is 30. So 3 pen costing is more. When pen increasing, the price is also what? Increasing. So this is a direct variation. So first of all, you draw a table. Number of pen by price. When 1 pen costing is 30, for 3 pen find the costing. So let cost of 3 pen be x. So 1 upon 30, this is a direct variation. Again I repeat, when the pen, number of pen increase, the cost is also what? Increasing. So increasing, that is direct variation. And inverse variation, when something is increasing and someone is getting decreasing, this is called inverse variation. Okay. So this is direct variation because both are increasing. If pen increasing, then 1 pen costing 30, then 3 pen costing, we know that price getting increasing. So number of pen increasing, then the cost is also increasing. So there is 3 upon x. So cross multiply, x ones are x and 3 into 30, that is 90. So the cost of 3 pen is 90 rupees. Okay. Note. Number 7. If 2 workers complete a piece of work in 10 days, in how many days will 4 workers complete the same work? You see, if 2 workers complete a piece of work in 10 days, that means 2 workers complete the whole work in 10 days. In how many days 4 workers? When 2 workers complete a work in 10 days, that means 4 workers complete the work before 10 days. That means number of workers increasing, but the days getting decreasing. Again I repeat, 2 workers complete a piece of work in 10 days. So when same work done by 4 workers, so naturally we know that the number of days less than 10. Okay, so there is worker getting increasing and number of days getting decreasing. So this is inverse variation, one getting increasing and another getting decreasing. Okay, so first of all you draw the table. Number of days and number of workers. number of worker and number of days. Okay, so firstly number of worker is 2, so number of day required 10. When the number of worker is 4, how many days? Okay, so let 4 worker complete the same work be x days. This is inverse, so 2 into 10 equals to 4 into x, so 2 into 10 by 4 equals to x, so this is cut 2 2s and 2 5s, therefore x equals to 5. So 5 days required for the 4 workers to complete the work. Okay, note. Question number 8. If x is to 4 and double is to 3 is to 2, find value of x. So we know that the is to process, that is x by 4, and double is to, that means equals to 3 by 2. See, x is to 4, that is x upon 4, equals to 3 is to 2, that is 3 upon 2. Okay, so find the value of x. So x equals to this getting here, that is 4 into 3 by 2, so 2 2 3 ja 6. Okay, note. Question number 9. The income of Raj and Rachel are in the ratio of 2:3. If Raj earns rupees 30,000, how much does Rachel earn? Given that income of Raj and Rachel are in the ratio 2:3, that means we write down income of Raj by income of Rachel equals to 2 by 3. Given if Raj earn 30,000, so in place of income of Raj we write down 30,000, and in place of income of Rachel, that how much Rachel earn, let Rachel earn be rupees x 2 by 3. Find the value of x. Okay, cross multiply 2 into x, 30,000 into 3, therefore x equals to 30,000 into 3 by 2, that is 45,000. So Rachel earned 45,000. Okay, note. Question number 10. What kinds of variation exist between the number of student and the amount of food to be consumed? What kind of variation exists between the number of students and the amounts of food? What kind of variation? Question asking about this is direct variation or inverse variation. We know that if the number of student increases, amount of food is also increases. If the number of student decreases, amount of food also getting decreases. So what relation? Both are increasing and both are decreasing. when someone increasing, another is also increasing, so increasing direct, and decreasing direct. That means this is a direct variation, because we know that in inverse variation one is increasing and another is decreasing. Okay, in this question both are increasing. If the number of students increase, the amount of food is also increased, so there is a direct relation. So answer is direct variation. Note. See one more question. What type of relation is 1 by 2 and 4 by 8? 1 by 2 and 4 by 8. Option A, that is direct. Option B, simple. Option C, inverse. And option D, none of this. We know that na, in direct process, that what? That anything is given in our table. Suppose this is given 1 by 2 and this is 4 by 8. When you write directly 1 by 2 is equals to 4 by 8, this is called what? This is called direct variation, because both are equal. See, there is 1 by 2. When you cut it, 4 1 is 4, 4 2 is 8. You see again this side is also 1 by 2. So there is a direct variation between these two. So A is the correct answer. Okay. Number 9, 150 books were divided as 100, 25, 25. In what ratio were they divided? Option is option A, 2:1:1. Option B, 3:1:1. Option C, 4:1:1. Option D, 2:1:1. So 150 books divided as 100, 25, 25. So in what ratio? Which ratio is correct? So when divide from 25, that is 4, 25 4s are 100, 25 1s are 1 and 25 1s are 1. So the ratio is 4:1:1. That means option C is the correct answer. Okay, note.